A strong and passionate belief has arisen from the numerous recent disasters in Brazil that these events are not just random. More precisely, they signify divine aid. The power of nature has severely damaged Brazil's lovely views. However, amidst the disorder, an alluring narrative starts to form. This story claims that God caused these disasters and that they herald the much-awaited coming of the Rapture. The end-of-the-world idea captures people's imaginations and instills a sense of dread and awe. Among people's beliefs, divine influence is the most captivating. All cultures and religions experience this. People often contemplate and find comfort in difficult situations. By interfering in people's lives, divine intervention entails the concept of a higher power actively guiding and determining the sequence of occurrences. The association of this belief with religion and spirituality is prevalent. The mysterious and hopeful nature of divine influence makes it enticing. This indicates that although life may be chaotic, optimism can cause unexpected events. Our lives can be transformed by weaving some magic into their fabric. This notion is ingrained in the human mentality and provides consolation and certainty during times of hardship and skepticism. Natural disasters make the idea of divine intervention particularly profound. Numerous individuals perceive these awful occurrences as messages from a supreme being or indications of the will of a greater power. It is thought that God causes natural disasters like earthquakes, storms, and floods to alert people that change is needed. Since ancient times, invoking God's help during disasters has been a tradition that people hold on to. People attempted to comprehend the influences that molded their existence, but found them unexplainable. Displays a quest for significance and an attempt to comprehend nature's power, plus a human yearning for purpose and order. It's noteworthy that the similar religious and cultural organizations possess distinct thoughts regarding what divine participation signifies. Skeptics claim that reducing all natural events to the whims of a higher power oversimplifies the natural world and harms scientific understanding. This knowledge may make it easier to understand how these events occur. The intricate interaction of faith and nature's forces is like a graceful dance. It showcases how humans have consistently pursued transcendence and meaning amidst life's chaos. As we discover the realm of divine intervention, our expedition merges the worlds of logic and belief. This unveils the assorted array of human perceptions that strive for comfort and enlightenment during life's tempests. Before we proceed with our video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Worldwide, people are thinking about the recent disasters in Brazil. Those who hold beliefs in divine intervention find themselves convinced by the link between these disasters and the actions of a higher power. The intriguing idea of theodicy is discussed with passion and conviction by them. Theodicy refers to explaining why there is evil and pain despite God's all-knowingness and goodness. To them, these events serve as proof of a divine plan that employs tragedy to promote spiritual growth and foster collective transformation. A means to achieve spiritual awakening and collective change is often associated with tragedy. These supporters connect current events with past wisdom by using religious texts and predictions. A significant understanding of current events is possible through the stories they create. Holy texts are believed to contain similar descriptions of the apocalypse. What is unfolding in Brazil, the scope of the damage caused, how people's lives are disrupted, and the sheer magnitude force of nature all combine to form colorful accents on the portrayal of God's aid. Furthermore, they point out components of the tragedies that seem to match their certainty in the existence of a superior power. It is suggested by some individuals that the fact that natural forces combine in novel manners, occurrences unfold at precisely the opportune times, and certain areas remain unscathed while others are not at all, serve as indications of God's supremacy. This results in individuals musing on the unexpected ways in which God operates. Champions obtain consolation from the idea that these calamities are not aimless manifestations of commotion. Instead, they hold the belief that a greater authority performs these actions intentionally. The disasters constitute an appeal for humanity to revisit its approach and alter its aspirations. The focus of their efforts is on development and spiritual reinvigoration together. That said, remembering that these points are highly individualistic and stem from faith and interpretation is vital. Skeptics discourage dependence on only supernatural explanations. Their preference is to perform a detailed examination of the scientific, environmental, and social components that impact the occurrence and intensity of disasters. Tying recent events to the hand of God makes for an interesting story in this intricate balance between faith and reason. It addresses the human need for significance and direction. The sign shows our aspiration to surpass ourselves and comprehend the most difficult. Believers in divine intervention say that the recent disasters in Brazil were due to a greater power. Yet, there are adverse arguments and plausible clarifications that mandate a more refined assessment. Skeptics desire an extensive review of the scientific, biological, and social components that contribute to these calamities. It is warned that simplifying complex happenings by citing supernatural reasons could lead to an oversimplified conclusion. The information that science gives us helps us comprehend the causes behind natural calamities. Tectonic activity and atmospheric changes are among the geophysical processes that explain why earthquakes, hurricanes, and floods occur. Climate change, pollution, and various human practices are major factors that aggravate these disasters. Having knowledge about these things allows us to comprehend the relationship between natural systems and human activities better. Moreover, questions about righteousness and wickedness arise when disasters are perceived as God's acts. The victim might be unjustly blamed, or future risks may not be addressed due to unintentional actions. If we attribute all responsibility to God, we avoid investigating and repairing the underlying causes of how terrible and how frequently calamities occur. We are responsible for finding solutions, and we must work towards them. Improving infrastructure, implementing sustainable practices, and enhancing early warning systems are crucial measures to minimize the impact caused by such events. Mitigating the impact of natural disasters and other catastrophic events can be helped by these measures. The occurrence of other reasons doesn't diminish the devastating impact of disasters on individuals and societies. It simply requests that we view the world from a wider perspective, considering how natural forces, human actions, and the intricacy of the world all intertwine. Understanding the need for flexibility, being prepared, and utilizing sustainable practices is aided by accepting this complexity. The world never stops changing. We embrace the intriguing fusion of independent thought and scientific inquiry. By fusing scientific knowledge with religious views, we can find a route ahead that considers both the splendor of nature and one can also honor the search for spiritual meaning. Natural disasters possess a captivating intricacy that mingles the diverse interpretations of religious viewpoints. Many geological, meteorological, and human factors shape these complicated events. Each one increases its severity and effects. Although they offer consolation and significance, religious interpretations form a subset of a grander scheme that involves scientific comprehension, the impacts on society. The spiritual tales surrounding nature's powerful forces weave together how people perceive the world. It exhibits the multiple facets that constitute our being. Religious viewpoints offer assistance in interpreting the things that we struggle to make sense of. The answers stemming from both science and religion need not contradict one another in this complicated dance. Learning more about the physical and spiritual parts of the world is possible through their coexistence. The vast power of nature is made understandable through this process. We can ponder over the enigmatic wonders that surpass our terrestrial realm. An open mindset and respect should be maintained during these discussions. To have both knowledge and interest in science and faith is also significant. Appreciating the profound complexity of natural disasters is made possible by adopting this perspective. There are several interpretations of them. With its help, the linkage between scientific inquiry and spiritual exploration is visible. The way in which natural disasters and religious beliefs intersect within the intricate fabric of our understanding prompts us to embrace the captivating enigma of existence. Explaining these catastrophic events in a simple way is difficult due to their complexity. This inspires us to investigate how scientific understanding, ecological elements, and our profound convictions that define our spiritual territories collaborate. Having a desire to learn and an open mind allows for dancing between faith and reason. We can acknowledge that our planet consists of numerous distinct components. So we hope you like our video, then do share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon.